All right, Coach, if you could just recap the Southern California tournament this last weekend that you played in.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we had a great win coming out against UC Santa Barbara, and they were a regional team last year, so I thought that was a really, really great win for us, great way to start the season. And then you top that day with UCLA. Now, the positive in that is we actually were the lowest scoring game of the weekend for them. Elise came out super strong, kind of threw freshmen to the fire right away, right? And she actually had 3 extremely solid innings against them, and then they start to make adjustments. But you gotta love throwing a freshman in that and then watching the composure that came out of that. Also with our team and how they handled that game, I thought we had a fantastic first day. I think the second day, maybe we thought we were a little too good for ourselves and we kind of rolled out that way. But then I think, we played solid games against LMU and Long Beach. I think those are both excellent teams, excellent competition. I think we hit the ball well. I think we went through a lot of our pitchers, trying to just see what we could do. I think there was some nerves there in that second day a little bit, but also felt like we hit the ball really well. So I think, and played really good defense. So I think that second day, we learned a lot about ourselves. We learned about the energy we need to keep, what we need to do moving forward. And then I think, you roll out on that third day and it's the first weekend out and essentially you got some tired bodies, but then I think we came back mentally strong and played a really great game and came out on top with the win. So overall, I think it was an excellent first weekend for us. And, we roll now into the second weekend of season, but I think we learned a lot about ourselves and had great growth in the weekend. So, yeah, I'm happy with the weekend overall. So, yeah.
How can you talk about your team's ability to respond after tough early innings and what that says about the group's growth and their mindset?
Yeah, I think we faced that on that second day. We got behind right away, but then the beauty in that is they kept fighting back. They didn't give up till the last out, and I think that will bow well for the future in not giving up mentality. It's hard sometimes to come back when you get down right away. You can kind of get into a defeated mode, but I felt like they just kept battling. I know in the LMU game, I think they were handling us a little bit early on, and then we settled in and just kept trying to battle back each inning, and we came up short, but I think the battle was there. So again, I think we learned we can battle to the end. I mean, we had a lot of home runs on the weekend. Anything can change with one crack of the bat, and I think we saw that. And so I think going forward, they know that they have to play till the very last out because we have a shot. So, yeah.
Compared to last season, it seems like you have a lot more pitching depth in the bullpen. How has that changed for you able to do game to game and across a full slate of weekend games?
Yeah, I mean, we came off last year with a couple major injuries in our pitching staff, and this year we have a solid 6. And so I think that just gives us tons of depth. I think a couple of them still need more innings to just feel the confidence piece in it. I think Anna went out and did a great job this weekend. I think Elise went out and did a great job this weekend. And I think even Ayana, she came in, got us out of a hard inning against UCLA, got us quick 3 outs. So I think she's feeling confident in her role. And then I think the other ones just need more innings, right? But right now, I feel like we really have a solid 6, which is beautiful because that doesn't always happen. So, yeah.
With non-conference play setting the tone early these first few weeks, what have you learned about this team that you'll feel will translate once conference play starts up?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're playing a really competitive preseason that can just totally prepare us for conference. I think it still goes back to it's all about us, right? I think playing the hard competition will prepare us, but then also it's continuing to just have growth within ourselves. We had a good motto going into the weekend, and it's to improve versus prove. And I think sometimes it's easy to get into that space of wanting to prove to, whoever's out there, right? Friends, family, the country, right? Of what you're about. But we're trying to keep it more simple and just really kind of improve each weekend. And I think the schedule we have set up, it just flows right into that to head us into conference. I think the competition will set us up well, so.
I just want to talk about Miley Morales quickly. She's obviously one of the program's best hitters ever. She holds the home run record, the walks record. She hit the doubles record this weekend.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Now she is, I think, 2 RBIs away from breaking that record as well.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, she's not even in the top 10 for at-bats. So kind of talk about her efficiency and what her influence has been on the program.
Yeah, Miley came in as a freshman, and we gave her as many at-bats as we could because we knew she'd be kind of the future of the program with hitting. And she set that tone early, I think, as a freshman, and then has built on it from there, right? And, so I think it was good to see her come out and break the record this weekend. She's had a huge impact in our hitting. And then that flows into everybody else, right? You saw over our weekend how many home runs we had and just the hitting we were able to accomplish. And she sets the tone, I think, for that. And so that's the beauty in having her in our lineup, Yeah.
And then if you just want to preview the upcoming tournament at GCU and the teams that you'll see there.
Yeah, so GCU, extremely hard opponent. We play them twice. We play Harvard twice, and then we play South Dakota. And there someone will host later at home. So it's kind of nice to get to see South Dakota early and then get to play them again preseason. And and then try to go at both those other teams. I think GCU will be an extremely hard opponent, and we got to go hard at them. So, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun weekend.